Alright, boys and girls, today we find ourselves at Orchard Hills. A very nice wide open course. This was a good one to play for punishment golf. If I recall, I was able to hit these 100-yard wide fairways. Kind of a small green here on the first and a couple little protective bunkers. So we'll see how we do here at Orchard Hills. This is a short par 5 to open up. Squirrely, little right. Does hold the fairway 190 away. Just a layup from me here on one. Probably not exactly where I wanted to land it, but pretty good angle. 50 away. I was having some real trouble with 50 yards and in on my round last night. I did so many freaking push-ups. So the first unscathed and a birdie. Good start. Ooh, face wide open. That could be completely out of bounds. Oh, it is in play. Pretty good effort to get out, if you ask me. $70 in here for the third shot. Got to put it close for a par and yanked it left and long. Chipping back towards the hole now, landing in the rough, hopefully stopping. Oh. Alright, minimizing the damage to just a single bogey. .181 here on the par 3. Third hole, back to even. I like that strike. Oh wow, course knowledge. Hit it a little left, it'll run over. Should have been a birdie, but whatever. Fourth hole's a par 4, 383, downhill and then back uphill. And everything's coming off the club face pretty good so far through 3. That one in the fairway as well. 134. Distance perfect, just a couple yards left with the draw, and I guess there's a little 3-mile-an-hour wind up there that did not help. Blasting the 10-yard chip by. Slow down. Stop. Okay. More bogey twists, and we are off to 5. Par 4. Short one, but blocked by trees. Looks like you have to basically take it about 180 straight. That's about as good as you could do, I think. Right in the middle, 206. 142 in. A little fadey, but man, I'm liking the ball contact. There on the swing cam, everything looks really controlled. Next hole, you can see how wide open Orchard Hills is. I mean, you got some water, a little creek there, but just go right would be my advice. Or just keep piping them down the middle with only 200 side spin. Also a good idea. This is a par 5. Also might be reachable here. 200. Hoisting the hybrid up in the air. Trying to get it over that tree. Took off a little distance, but that was pretty good effort there. 20 remaining. Short-sided, not my best leave ever. Kind of kicks off the knuckle of the front of the green and goes way forward. It might have had a chance to roll back in if it was a little more left, but ending up with a par there on 6th, 7th hole. Another par 3, 152 downhill. Playing the blue tees out here. That is left and cart path. The strike was still good though. I'm still on board with the strike. And a good chip up onto the green to save par on 7. Alright, 8th hole, par 4. 384 downhill. A little bit of a landing area out there. Slicing this one. This will be maybe my first or no, my second fairway push-ups there. 153 downhill from the rough though, so probably playing the number. Another good strike. It's got a kick left. Oh, it does kick left. Gets on the green. Hopefully stopping. Alright. A couple good holes in a row here. Not working out too bad at Orchard Hills. I would add this to my list of GS Pro courses that are kind of easy, just because of how wide open it is and how little you have to worry about off the tee mostly. The greens are kind of small and knuckly, but that was quite the swing. Chunked the crap out of it, but whatever. Alright, 30 to go. Sit. Oh, brutal. 1 inch roll again outside, and we finished the front 9 at +2. Really not too bad. Get my bogey punishment in, and we'll head over to the 10th. Another par 5, another short one from the blues. Didn't get all of that, but only 96 clubs, so kind of a fairway finder there for me. And we are 185 away on a par 5 uphill a little. Trying to fade it in there. If it gets a good bounce, stay out of the bunker. Oh, such a good try. Like starting it at that bunker, fading it off of it to the gap in the green, and then just getting a little unlucky. Still a chance for a birdie. No, rolls out. Been very close to this inner circle here. 11th hole, par 4. 333, trees blocking the dogleg left. Here's me trying to hit a draw. That's literally always what happens. Draw to me in my head just has never meant swing more right. I always try and pull it around, and if I don't put the ball like behind my back foot, then that's what happens. Couple bad chips for some bad bogeys. We'll take the punishment there on 11 and head over to 12, a par 4, 349 yard, little uphill, a little to the right. Again, nice big fairway to drive into though. Like, if you were just working on pumping drivers, this would be a good place. Finding the green on 13 here instead. These are fun because it shows you how many feet you are away when you're on the green, and then you don't get the trail cam or anything. It just shoots up in the air, which I kind of like. I'm going to explore that maybe. That might have been my best shot of the day. from the green to the green within a couple feet and a birdie. And a very similar shot here on the next, and chunked. Chunked and pulled. I go through these phases with these irons where if I can just stay in tempo town, nice and short and tempoed, man, they are pure, and I hit them straight and the distances that I want, and etc. If I try and hit them hard, I 100% go hosel or toe or chunk. And like it's one or the other. It's all the problems. And so I think it has a little bit to do with the shaft. They are regulars, and when I try and go after them, I lose the club face just a little bit. Oh, thought I had that one. 14 over with a par. A little miss green action, little chip action, and another short par 4 here on 15. And that's super left. Get more left. On the other side of that tree. Yikes, not a good shot there, but it looks like we have a shot from the rough and shank. There it is right there, see? I'm glad I was talking about it, because that's exactly what happens. Go after it. I can tell I'm barely going to make contact, and so I lean backwards to try and get the club inside of that path. And so then you think, yeah, just, hit the inside of the ball when you're trying to go after it. And I do that, and I chunk it. So it's like, can't win. That's another bad shot. Falling apart here late in the garage sim golf round. Really not falling apart. We're still at +2. I haven't seen me do... Oh, go in. Here's another bogey punishment. Oh, okay, there's the miss green. I was like, lazy ass. I have been catching myself skipping exercises on the videos when I'm editing, and I just know that I'm hurting myself. So last night I tried to do everything consciously, but I know I definitely was so tired that I did like 6 burpees when I should have done 20 and things like that. I just couldn't. I played horrible. When you play horrible in punishment golf, it's a rough night. There's a decent chip. Let's take some positives here. Parred out on 16. Head over to 17. Another par 5 on the day. Could be reachable again with a decent poke. I don't hate it. Wasn't crushed or anything, but might catch a little bit of this downhill. Give us a chance for at least putting it close here in 220 up the hill. I was trying to play a fade and I nailed it. Straight as an arrow. That would have got there. Hole high 20 left of the green. And just crushed it down the hill. I didn't even give it a chance. Oh, coming back? No. Alright, +3 headed to 18. Overall, pretty good round. I think because the course is very accepting. I think the greens are kind of small, but nothing was like running off or anything like that. And then these fairways are so wide open. Alright, we got 170 remaining here on the last shot. It's never the last shot. I've been thinking that in my head. Like, oh, last shot of the day. Just got to put it on the green. And I'm missing the 18th green every time. It is a psychological mind F. 19 away. Got to land at about 15. Oh, almost went in. Alright, that's going to be a par. We're going to be at a 75. Those blue tees were only 6,100 yards. Those were the Sunday pins. 27 putts is good. 9 fairways is good. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.